because I really am excited to get to the most important part of every show, and that is today's guest is Morgan Budzinski, the events manager at the John C. Campbell Folk School, and Mr. T. Claw. I don't know if it's Mr. or
You can call me Mister.
okay, Mr. T. Claw, music and dance. We'll get some dancing here shortly. I know it's radio, but I'm sure you've got the moves. Coordinator at the John C. Campbell Folk School. Welcome.
Hey,
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you for having us.
Y'all have a big event, a very big event coming up. Let's talk about it.
We sure do. I think it's one of the biggest events in the area, honestly. Last year alone, we had on
Name
Saturday.
the event.
Okay, we have it is called the John C. Campbell Folk School Fall Festival. Hopefully you all have heard of it. It's happening not this weekend, but the following, October 5th and 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the Folk School campus.
Very good. How many people on average do you have?
Shoot, like 10 to 15,000. I think
Wow.
Saturday alone, we counted around 10,000 last year at our gates.
Oh,
the
wow.
Clickers.
Now, what can people expect when? Well, one, let's say a listener wants to go. Tell me about parking. They're coming, and where do they park?
Yeah, so come to the event. We have a big field where you can park. We've also, on Saturday only, you can park over at the little Brasstown Baptist Church parking lot.
Okay.
And we'll have a shuttle that'll take you to campus. But we have a giant field that they can park in. And we have Tri-County Early College is doing our parking as a
Okay.
fundraiser. It's the athletics program. They don't get a lot of funding
Sure,
for their
sure.
program, so they'll be collecting donations at the gate. So, it's free to park, but we highly suggest donating to the Tri-County Early College athletics program
Awesome.
because they're going to be working hard in the field all day.
So they drive, they park, they get out. What can they expect
And
at
then
the festival?
And then you'll head on over to the gates. Our ticket prices are $12 for an adult. Kids under 12 are free. And you can come on in. And what is really great about our festival is, we have classes all year long at the folk school. And the festival kind of showcases a lot of what we teach at the folk school, all handmade crafts. So in order to be accepted in the festival, it has to be something that's handmade. We have over 200 craft vendors.
Wow.
Our folk school campus is lined and jam-packed with vendors.
You have something for everyone. If you have 200 vendors there, you
Oh, yeah.
truly have something for everyone
We've
there.
got metal, knives, wood, clay, pottery,
Right.
jewelry, soap, dry shampoo. We have a dry shampoo vendor. There's just a wide array of vendors there. And we also have, I'll have T-Claw talk about it, but 2 stages with revolving music and dance acts. And we also have a stage dedicated to craft demonstrations so people can stop and hang out and watch, some craft demonstrations going on.
Such as?
Such as wood turning, spinning, dyeing, chair making,
Okay.
sort of the things we teach at the folk school. We
Any
have instructors.
blacksmiths?
Yes, our blacksmith studio will be open.
Very nice.
Our blacksmith studio is one of the nicest in
Yes,
the country. It's
yes.
definitely worth going down to see it. We'll have a shuttle that'll take you down to the blacksmith shop so you can go in. There will be demonstrations just in the blacksmith studio all day. And we'll also have our wood carving studio open, and I'm sure you all have heard of the Brasstown Carvers.
Right.
They will be located in there, and they'll be demonstrating wood carving, and you can also buy some pieces from them. I know last year I was able to snag a Mary Joseph and Baby Jesus for my mom for Christmas.
Very nice.
And those are hard to come by. So that was really nice. And what else? In front of our wet room, we'll have spinning, dyeing demonstrations going on in a big
Now,
tent.
dyeing, clarify.
Dying. Yeah.
Yeah, dyeing.
Not that kind of
We
dying.
have dying.
I'm dying to tell you about it, though.
Oh,
It's,
There we go.
It's Martha Owen is one of our fiber artists. She's been in the area most of her life, and she raises sheep over in Martins Creek. She shears the sheep. She cards and
Nice.
cleans the wool, and then they dye it with some of the plants from the garden at the folk school. So different
That
colors
is
of
cool.
homemade wool. Then she'll weave with it or knit with it. She makes incredible sweaters. So you can check out Martha Owen's booth at the Fall Festival.
Now, Mr. T. Claw, tell me, if you're the coordinator of music and dance, what kind of music can we expect to hear?
There'll be a few banjos.
Paddle faster.
There's a lot
paddle
of
faster.
old-timey acoustic, folk, Appalachian mountain music. We got bluegrass. We got the Barker bluegrass coming over. We have some gospel, some Little Brasstown Baptist Choir, and the Liberty Baptist Church Choir from Silva's coming over to
Nice.
sing. We have dance teams, so the Folk School Cloggers and the Old English Morris dance teams will be dancing in costume on the main stage both days.
Will you be dancing with them?
I do not dance with them. My wife does. She's
Okay.
on one of the all-ladies wooden clog Morris dance team.
Okay.
So they dance in old, actual wood shoes. Pretty cool.
It's got to be rough on your feet.
Yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted. We have over 40 acts between the two stages.
Oh, wow.
Over the 2 days, and then new this year we have kind of an official social music jam location at a timber pavilion behind the woodworking studio. So there'll be some hosted jams, like a Celtic jam and a song swap and
What
old
is
time
a
music.
song swap?
Song swap. So the Six String Social Club is going to be hosting that. They have a circle of songwriters or people wanting to sing songs, and they'll kind of just, instead of jamming where everyone's
Right,
playing
right.
at the same time, they will present a song, sing a song,
Okay.
and then talk about it and go
Okay.
around. Yeah.
How
so-
they came up with the song?
Yeah, they'll share on that.
I go to Bluebird Cafe in Nashville.
You do, yeah.
That, folks, would be worth going to. The creativity, here's how I came up with this song. It is that would be something I'd be interested in. The
Yeah, there-
creative process is amazing.
There's going to be lots of great songwriters performing. Zach Kilmer has written some great songs. He'll be performing on stage too. But yeah, check out the song circle, song swap.
Now, where will that be? If someone goes, they park. Where would they go for that?
Morgan, what gate? It's right across the street from the main Keith House
Okay.
building. It's near Mousetown. If you've ever been to campus, it's right behind the rock room and the woodworking studio. But if you get a program and a map, you'll see jam pavilion or timber
yeah.
pavilion.
So there'll be
listed.
programs and maps given out.
Programs and maps at the gates and the information booths we'll have. So if you have any questions, you
Is that
can
gonna
head
be
to
on-
an information booth.
Is that going to be on the website too, or
Yes,
an email?
and you can check
Yeah.
on our website, www.folkschool.org/events/fall festival. We have our whole music lineup, demonstrator lineup. Our craft vendors should also be listed, so you can see who's there. If anything you're looking
Sure.
for. And our map also lists all of our craft vendors, and you can go find them, on the map if you're looking for someone specific.
Sure. Or if I'm looking for a blacksmith, there'll be
It'll show you where the blacksmith shop is and the
very good.
shuttle and all that.
very good. Very good.
And don't forget all the good food.
Yes.
The famous Folk School barbecue, 48th year of smoking
Smoking
pork.
pig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
this is what my husband is so excited for this fall festival because of the food. We have 20 food vendors, and I think he tried all of them last year.
That alone would attract me.
Oh yeah, we've got the Ark is going to be there. I know
Love
that's a
their
fan
Margaritaville
favorite.
shrimp.
Oh,
My
yeah.
gosh, are their
I'm all
shrimp
about the
good.
jerk chicken.
Yeah, that's good too.
spicy. Yeah.
Our Morris team, one of the dance teams, are going to be selling curry, so that's something you can't really get in a lot of places around
No,
here.
you cannot. I love a good curry. Very good.
We have this great pork rind vendor, which I'm sure you're used to seeing at the Blairsville Farmers Market.
Right.
Those melt in your mouth. And of course, there will be fried Oreos, funnel cakes, all the great fair food.
That alone should get most listeners to come.
Yeah.
Just the food.
And one of our
Festive
kettle
food.
corn vendors is also selling boiled peanuts, which I know is also a fan favorite.
Yes.
So lots of good stuff in terms of food.
Very
And you
good.
get, I think, do you get a free folk school barbecue plate if you are a volunteer?
Yes, so we
Oh,
still
we do
have
need
our
volunteers.
volunteer.
Yep.
How could I become a volunteer? If someone's listening and they go, you mean I can volunteer and maybe get a little free barbecue or something? How does someone become a volunteer?
So volunteering at the Fall Festival is a pretty sweet gig. We ask that you volunteer a minimum of 2 or 2.5 hours, working at the gates, information booths, our barbecue dining tent, and with volunteering, you get a free T-shirt, Fall Festival T-shirt, and they're always really cool each year, and they're just fun to collect over the years. Free barbecue sandwich, and a free admission into the festival.
Very nice.
So it's a pretty good deal, and we're always looking for volunteers at the Folk School. I'm the event and volunteer manager, so there's a ton of events that come up that we are always looking for volunteers, and you can check out volunteer opportunities on our webpage at www.folkschool.org/event/volunteer. So any opportunities you're ever looking for, you can go and sign up, and we'll be happy to have you.
Now, we've mainly talked, other than the food, we've talked about a lot of adult events. Is there something for kids? Something, let's say I have a couple kids and looking for a fun, wholesome, clean activity that weekend. What do y'all offer?
So in Shady Grove, you'll see it on our map, right next to one of our music and dance stages, we'll have a whole kids zone, Kids Cove we're calling it. So we have a few nonprofits that will be leading kids activities. One is Keep On Walking. They're an organization that supports pediatric cancer research.
Wow.
So they'll have pumpkin painting and spin art and yard games. And so all the proceeds that they raise in their craft events will go to support a really good cause. We'll also have T-Claw's wife there. She'll be leading activities. She is the preschool teacher at the First United Methodist Church. Their preschool program, they're going to be doing Montessori sensory activities for kids 0 to 6. And those will be free activities, and donations would be amazing for the preschool program. As well as our Cherokee County Arts Council will be there doing activities with the kids. We'll have 2 face painters. We'll have animal rescue financial support in that location as well, and an animal rescue called Wonderland Animal Sanctuary. I think they'll have some cats. If you're interested in adopting
I've had
a pet, you're
some of
getting
those
wild
folks
hair.
on in the prior programs. Okay.
Yeah, they're great.
And all those kids' activities are right next to one of our music stages. So if you got grandparents in, somebody can sit down and watch the music while the kids are doing different activities. And it's pretty centrally located, and it's right by the barbecue. So
Yeah,
A
you can pretty
win,
much
a
get
win,
most of
and
your
a
stuff.
third win.
Yeah.
lots of wins.
Now, again, this is the Fall Festival, folks, at the John C. Campbell Folk School, and the date and times.
It's October 5th and 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And it's a Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Can't
Very-
miss it.
very-
You can order tickets online in advance, which I highly suggest to make it just quicker
Oh,
at the gate.
nice.
And you can find that again on our website, on our events page. Look for Fall Festival.
And that website again?
www.folkschool.org/events/fall festival.
I think you've given that out a time or two before.
I think
You're
so.
pretty good at getting that.
Yeah, at this point they should have it memorized.
I would hope so. Mr. T. Claw,
Oh, yeah.
tell me about your music.
Well,
what all will you be playing?
I'm mostly just running the stages and doing sound, and I might sit in on some of the jam sessions. We're going to cap off for Saturday evening with a massive jam on Festival Barn stage. So if you play, bring an instrument, or we might have a couple loners there and circle up with us and pick some common mountain tunes. How much time left? Do we have time for another song now, or?
We got 4 minutes.
Oh, we got 4 minutes. All right, well,
plenty
wait
of
a minute,
time.
yeah.
Give
I w-
Packy time to go get his jug and spoon so he can play along.
I wanted to tell a story about related to kids' activities in the folk school. So most of the year round, we have adult classes where you come for a week or a weekend and learn how to make
Right.
something new. I was signed up for a class called Strap In and Jam Out, which sounds pretty extreme, but it's half a day of music and half days of leather working.
Right.
So I'm not the most creative visual artist, drawer, and I was feeling pretty bummed that I didn't do my homework. I didn't know what to design and put on an instrument strap. Well, I was driving my daughter Freya to kindergarten, and I was like, Freya, what should I put on my banjo strap? I have no idea what to do. And she's like, oh, that's easy. How about flaming presents, Santa Claus, and a bicycle, and a volcano? And so for those of you watching on the internet, you can see that, yeah, you can put anything
That's
on leather,
That
even
is
what
pretty cool.
a kid describes. So.
All right, now 4 minutes is ticking. Play, brother.
Okay, yeah. Well, I made this banjo too at the folk school, and the guitar I played earlier. So
Oh, wow.
let's sing an old time tune, "Bowling Green." Let me see. Get the words up. I was going through this whole wide world, going through alone, going through this wide old world. I ain't got no home, I ain't got no home. Going to Bowling Green, oh, that good old Bowling Green. I wished it was a bumblebee sailing through the air. Take my feather by my side, catch me if you dare, catch me if you dare. Gone to Bowling Green, oh, that good old Bowling Green. I wished I was in Bowling Green, sitting in my chair. One arm around my pretty little gal, the other around my dear, the other around my dear. Gone to Bowling Green, oh, that good old Bowling Green.
Woo.
And you can hear that and more at the John C. Campbell Folk School.
Fall Festival.
And it is again October.
5th and 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Folk School. Please check it out on our website and social media.
And how much is a ticket?
$12 for an adult, and kids under 12 are free.
Very good. And if you want to get around the ticket, volunteer.
Volunteer and, sign up for your tickets online in advance. It'll make things much quicker at the gates.
Folks, I hope to see you there. This is a great community event. How many years? Do you know how many years this has been going?
This will be our 48th annual festival, so it's a pretty long time.
I hope to see y'all there. Thank you for listening, as always.